Fun. We have a double strand turquoise necklace that I promise you is going to sell out so fast in that. It's going to be fun. All right, so next item up is going to be, this is the MicroOpal and Turquoise Pendant Necklace. All right, originally, and this is a stunning piece. It was $239.90. We're $100 off. Free shipping on this, isn't that great? And 5 flex pays. It's a double strand. So you have that beautiful double strand, the turquoise cabochon, the micro inlay. We also have with this one, it's Kingman turquoise, and that is shiny, beautiful, faceted black agate. So what's lovely is, and Jay does with most of his pieces, double strand. So alone, look how pretty that necklace is. I mean, you could wear that on New Year's Eve and it looks like $1 million, right? You can wear this, and I'll show it to you, on a collar, which looks like $1 million. Together, alone, separate, however you want to do it. So Jay, this is striking, a really striking, beautiful piece.
Well, you know, here again, this is, you know, part of the gallery collection. These are limited. Even when we first release them, we first manufacture them, okay? It's not like you make thousands of these. We make hundreds of them in some cases. In this case, you know, there's not thousands and thousands of them. So this is the last of the last. But in here again, you know, not to sound like a broken record, but you couldn't build it, okay? You couldn't build it. What would you just pay just for the necklace? What would you pay just for the pendant?
Yeah, just
okay?
for the black necklace.
You know, just to get the materials and to be able to put this together. And what's really wonderful about this, okay, you're still getting part of the, you know, limited. This is out of the gallery edition that we do. The gallery edition is kind of how we started the business. When I first started in the business, I really made one of a kind designs that we sold to only the high-end galleries, to high-end fashion boutiques. They were one of a kinds, and that's really where I started. And what we've done is we've kind of continued that on, and we're doing the same thing that we did back then, but we're able to do it on a little bit bigger scale, a little larger, but still not thousands. Okay, and these are all handcrafted, all hand done. And you get, not only do you get the necklace, the 2-strand necklace, all faceted, hand done, but you also get the pendant. Look at this, and look at the quality of the craftsmanship, and you've got the combination of that beautiful clear blue turquoise and that marvelous, that's all precious opal from Australia. And I'll give you a heads up right now, just like seeing that bracelet. I'm still stuck, my mind's still stuck on that bracelet, okay? You know, okay, I got to tell you.
By the way, the bracelet,
just the
half
silver,
sold for the mention.
Just the silver alone. But this right here, okay, we're already written through over half of next year, okay? We've written all of our shows. We're already manufacturing. That's how far we have to work out. We've been working on it for a long time. Here's the deal. I know for a fact we're not going to have MicroOpal.